Ooh, I think we're good. I think we're good. I see video. We're refreshing. We're loading. Okay, I finally see myself on the screen. I think we're okay. If you if you're just tuning in, welcome to the live stream. I think I'm the only one in right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Um, but Yankees, Tigers, very strange time. 5:40 Central, 6:40 Eastern. They're in Detroit. I don't understand why. What a weird time. I don't know. It's probably maybe they're navigating around World Cup timelines and schedule, and that's what it is. But 5:40 Central or 6:40 Eastern, what the hell kind of time is that? It's a weird time for everybody. People are not even home from work sometimes. They're eating dinner. They're existing in the world. It's not a time. 7:05 Eastern has been the time for baseball since I can remember. Since my grandfather JPL2 was changing my diapers and using newspaper instead. So I don't understand what the deal with that is. Anyway, we had to deal with some technical issues, so I'm sorry if you were part of that earlier. We're back on track for now, at least. It seems to be going well. I have no way of fully knowing because there's nobody here yet, but it looks good on my end finally. We got the Weathers K count. He's 1-2 on McGonigal here in the bottom of the first. The Yankees are 1-0 off of a leadoff home run as McGonigal lines that out to left field to Belly for out number one. Nice work there, Weathers. What the hell was I saying? Goldschmidt, first inning, leadoff home run off of Tariq Skubal, however you pronounce his name. I mean, you have two weird names, a tough to pronounce first name and a tough to pronounce last name. That's shame on your parents. But I guess they taught you right on how to be a good athlete, so good on them for that anyway. So we got one out here in the bottom of the first. I was saying before we got cut off with the connection and issues, it is good to be back, for sure. But I have to be honest here, folks. I was out in Italy with the gang, and it wasn't, we were on vacation, obviously, doing vacation stuff. But it was nice to not have to be on a set schedule of streaming and paying attention to the Yankees and getting agita over this team. And there was a small part of me that wanted to cancel streaming altogether. But I knew that's a vacation thought. I can't be making real-life decisions while in vacation mode. You can't do it. It never works out because now I'm back. We're back on the stream, and I'm happy to be here. I'm very happy to be back here because I love doing this shit, and I'm even more glad that I have grown mentally enough to know don't make real-life decisions while in vacation mindset. Because it doesn't go well. So, long story longer, welcome back. I have a lot to say about this stinkpot Yankees team. There's been a lot going on while we were away, and as of recent, that just doesn't sit well with me as Weathers gets that full count strikeout on Dingler. That's a tough name, Dingler. But two outs here. That's a backwards K. So what's added to the K counter, baby? All right. Backwards K, we go little K here because we can't do a backwards Ks on this streaming format I'm trying to figure out here. So 2 out, bottom first. Veerling up. He swings and flies to right center field. Is that Dominguez going back? Makes the catch. Look, he got the catch. We'll just start right off with him. Actually, we'll take a commercial break. It's between innings. There's nobody here listening to me rant right now. We'll give it a beat. Maybe someone will come on in a little bit, and you guys can really hear me bitch and moan. We'll start with Dominguez, though. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Volpe leading off. We should probably go. We should start with Volpe instead of Dominguez. If you're just joining us now, the previous inning, I was going to say I'm going to start bitching about a lot of stuff with the Yanks going on. We'll start with Dominguez because he made that catch in right field as Volpe lines to left field. Caught by the left fielder, so 1 out. We'll start with Volpe since he's there. He's batting 5th in the lineup. Now, here's the thing with Volpe lately. Okay, I'm going to be as objective as possible. His fielding still stinks. His base running is still not the best. It looks to me like Volpe is starting to try to feet first slide more so than head first slide probably for a number of reasons. But he forgot how to feet first slide. So what he's doing is he's doing what people do with head first slides is he's slowing down to brace for the slide. And the point of the slide is to slow your body down. You're supposed to run as fast as you can and then break to the slide, and that's what slows you down. He's adding a slowdown to the slowdown probably because he's not used to feet first sliding anymore, and he's not that great. That's causing him to get out at first base on stolen bases and stuff like that, and at home plate and stuff too. But I'm glad he's going feet first because it's better than head first, and maybe he'll drop the double oven mitt bullshit that he does in the base paths. Anyway, moving on. Fielding still stinks. It's inconsistent. He's not a good fielder. He's below average, average at best. As Jazz checks his swing, he's 0-2 now to Skubal. 1 out here in the top of the second. Yankees lead 1-0. But what I have seen from Volpe is that his hitting is getting a little bit better. Unfortunately, it's not that consistent. It seems that when he decides to remember where he came from and how he got drafted in the first place and make level swings and try to hit the ball where it's pitched, for lack of a better term, and just work on getting hits and getting on base and getting confident, he does well. As soon as he stops listening to the Yankees organization about trying to be a home run hitter and lift the ball and launch angle and this and that, he does well. When he listens to that and he tries to go home runs again, he stinks like a pile of shit. What I don't like is the fact that he keeps going back. He'll hit a home run, and then all of a sudden he gets the bug in his ear again, like, oh, I'm a home run hitter now. I will just do home run swings and swing up again and listen to the Yankees and try to do launch angle shit, and then he starts stinking again. He needs to just stick with the process that actually works. And even though he got out in this inning, he hit a line drive, a level swing line drive. I'm okay with that. The final step with him with consistency is losing the torpedo bat. It doesn't affect you, okay? It probably hurts you, if anything. So just go back to a regular bat. Stick to your process of level swings, smart at-bats, and you'll be okay from an offensive perspective. Defensively, you're never going to be that good because you're not doing one bit of improvement whatsoever in that regard. So whatever from Volpe in that arena. Dominguez, I hate to say it, but he also stinks. He's hitting well. He's hitting better, which is fine, but he seems to be getting worse in the field. As Caballero grounds to third, they bobbled it and just get him out. I guess they're not going to challenge. I guess it wasn't out. It wasn't close enough to challenge. Maybe they will challenge it. Who knows? Anyway, that's the end of the inning. But I'm going to keep ranting while I have you here. When I say have you guys here, I mean just me. So, Dominguez stinks in the outfield. He stinks as a fielder. And when Stanton gets back, whatever is going on with Stanton, who knows? I haven't heard anything about that poor bastard. When he gets back, you can't have Dominguez. Like, Dominguez is a liability in the field. And he can't just be a DH unless he's hitting 350. And then we can sit Stanton, I guess, or make him tough it out in the outfield or something. I don't know. Hey, Meg Fev, good to see you. But Dominguez is a liability in the field. He got that catch in the first inning, but did you see his route to get to it? The guy stinks, and he's not getting one bit better. He's not getting one bit better in the field. I don't know who the hell is he working with as a fielding coach. Who is working with him? Because you had to fire that guy. Or you had to get him in front of the press to explain why Dominguez is getting worse in the field. Why he plays the outfielder like a fucking little leaguer. He's an outfielder. Okay, he got drafted as an outfielder. He wasn't like this is not a second position. Yeah, maybe right field is a second position from center or but outfield is his position. And he can't play any of the positions. Right, center, or left. He stinks in all of them. So somebody explain to me why you guys drafted him claiming he was a 5-tool player and the guy's an absolute nightmare in the field. Now, I know it doesn't matter if he's a good hitter, so maybe that's what they care about. If he's batting 300, cool. And I guess I'm cool with that a little bit too. If he's producing on the offensive side to help them out in that regard, because God knows they need it. But holy shit, does that guy suck in the field. I don't know where you guys saw 5-tool player from Dominguez, but you're wearing the wrong glasses. It's like you're wearing your grandpa's glasses when you were a kid and they're hurting your eye. You're actually blinded by it because they're so thick and you don't actually need glasses. That's what you're doing. Because that guy fucking sucks in the field. He sucks. And I don't want to hear, oh, he's playing out of position and this and that. No. Just tell the truth. He's hitting well. We gotta get him in the lineup. Okay, I can buy that. But don't feed this line of bullshit. It's like, oh, he's a 5-tool player. We just got to give him reps out there. He's had 2 full years of reps. The guy's dog shit in the field. So don't give me that. Anyway, it's the bottom of the second. We got 1 out. Torkelson's at the plate. Weathers is pitching. Weathers been struggling lately. I feel bad for him, but he's kind of doing what we predicted early on in the season. So I can't say I'm not surprised as Torkelson rips that one to left field. That's going to be at least a double, bouncing off the wall. He's got a double. Shocker. So 1 out, man on second. For, I don't know who's batting next. Lee? I don't know. I don't know anybody on the Tigers, basically. Maglio Ordonez is the last guy on the Tigers I remember. And he was good. He can hit that guy. And Cecil Fielder before him. And Cecil Fielder also played a little bit for the Yanks. So 1 out, man on second. this is where Weathers gets in trouble. I don't know anything about this Lee fella, but Weathers has been giving up runs lately, and he's been putting the Yankees in bad positions in that regard, mainly because the Yankees' offense stinks. Judge is out till probably August. Stanton, who knows when the hell he's coming back. And then everybody else is like, Goldschmidt's okay. He's doing pretty well. Volpe's batting .275, and Joe Girardi was sucking him off in the previous game about that. But if you watch his numbers, because he has so few at-bats, his batting average jumps 10 points up or down depending on the at-bat. If he gets a hit, his average jumps up 10 points immediately. If he gets an out, it's down 10 points. So we don't have the sample size to know that 275 is really his batting average, and that's what we can expect from him this year. I don't think that's going to be the case. He's never batted 275 his entire career. So Joe Girardi sucks him off a little too quickly as Weathers loses Lee and walks him. So now they got first and second one out, and this jabroni Malgary is up at the dish. Is he Italian? I don't know. Malgary? Maybe it's Malgery? Who the hell knows? So the rest of the hitting is just atrocious. Who I feel bad for are guys like Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Ben Rice, and Judge when he's back. Because those guys are carrying the weight. And I throw in Bellinger and Goldschmidt, and sometimes Caballero. They're certainly not carrying the weight as much as like a Ben Rice is or a Judge has been historically. The problem is, because the rest of the lineup is such a fucking poopy, they can't ever have bad days. They can't have bad weeks. They can't have normal MLB seasons where they have some slumps, some bad weeks, some struggles here and there. They can't, because then the team gets shellacked, and then all the stupid fans blame them. Oh, Ben Rice went 0 for 5 yesterday. That's why they didn't win, or what, this and that. And it's like, no, Ben Rice can't go 3 for 4 with 2 home runs every game. He just can't do it. It's not possible. Maybe you should put the pressure on guys like Volpe and Rosario and McMahon and that asshole Austin Wells. And don't worry, Austin Wells, I didn't forget about you. We got a whole lot of game left for me to shit talk you, because holy crap, you're the worst on the team right now. Worst in the league, I'd say. Ooh, did he strike a guy out? He did. He certainly did. Malgary, see you later. You stink. You didn't even take a swing. Another backwards K for Weathers. Nice work. So we got 2 out now, man, on first and second, and that takes a little bit of pressure off the defense here, which is nice. So let's see what we could do here. Let's hold them off and stay strong and give up 0. Give up no runs. But we should be continuing the pressure on these guys who continue to suck. There should not be an expectation, oh, McMahon's going to get an out, Austin Wells is going to get an out, Volpe's going to get an out, Jazz Chisholm is going to get an out and hit 1 home run every 40 at-bats and then think he's Babe Ruth. No, put the pressure on them. Hey, stop sucking. Instead of getting mad because Ben Rice has 1 or 2 bad games in a row or because Judge has a bad week, instead of getting mad at those guys, get mad at the guys who consistently suck. And instead of saying, oh, we expect them to suck. No, demand that these pro athletes who get paid millions of dollars and were backed by Cashman, remember he said, we're running it back because we have the team to do it. Get pissed at these guys. Hold them accountable for continuing to suck. Don't be satisfied with their level of shit and then get mad at Judge and Ben Rice for having a bad game or 2. That's bullshit. That's why I feel bad for those guys, Ben Rice and them, because they got the team on their back, and then they had to take shit from the stupid fans because the fans don't give shit to Austin Wells, who is an absolute nightmare. He's an absolute nightmare. I don't know if I've seen a worse player in a long, maybe Joey Gallo, the king of K's, Joey Gallo. God damn it, McKinstry just hit a base hit up the middle. That's going to score a run. And the game is tied. This is what happens. You make a mistake, and whatever. This is what happens. You make these little mistakes. This was a dinky hit. They were playing the shift, but Volpe's just not capable to make these plays. That was a little over his head. If he had, Caballero's a little bigger than Volpe, he might have been able to get that play. Also, he's a better shortstop. But whatever. That's something I'll bitch about later on in the stream. There was an interview that Aaron Boone did with the Talking Yanks guys. He does a regular interview, but they put this clip out there, and he's arguing back and forth with the Talking Yanks guys about his decisions to put guys in certain spots in the field and this and that. I'll talk about that a little later, but I don't think I've seen a worse situation than Austin Wells since Joey Gallo. I'm trying to remember I think Joey Gallo was batting like 150. I don't exactly remember his batting average, but he was just as bad. And guess what happened to Joey Gallo? They got rid of him finally. So I don't where is the line with Austin Wells? He's batting 160. He has 4 home runs. He has single-digit RBIs. He has almost triple-digit strikeouts already, it seems like. He has not made one single fucking adjustment at the plate at all. Swings at the first pitch 98% of the time. And he's probably batting .075 when swinging at the first pitch. He's an absolute offensive nightmare for the Yankees. Not for other teams, for the Yankees. And he's not a good catcher. Joe Girardi, once again, I think they're just trying to find good things to talk about to avoid talking about the bullshit, as Weathers gets another strikeout and ends the inning. So it minimizes the damage he created, which is fine. Strikes out swinging on whatever that guy was batting. So now at the end of 2, it's 1-1 Yanks, or 1-1 tie. And yeah, we'll take a break because I have more to say on Wells. And I need a breather. I need to throw a cheese in. So we'll be right back. And then we'll start shit-talking Wells again. All right, we're back. By the way, this game is on Prime. It's supposed to be on Prime, right? But and also, if I'm coming in low on the audio, let me know, and I'll adjust the mic settings and stuff to come in better. Speaking of which, here's Austin Wells, first pitch swinging, dude. This guy is such a piece of shit when it comes to making adjustments and improving. Once he's batting 164. Go back to those stats. Put them up. Put them back up so we can all see. Unbelievable, dude. It's unbelievable. It's 1-1 now. Just take pitch. Don't swing at all. Get some confidence. Do something different. For the love of God. He actually rips that changeup, but foul. Straighten that one out, Wells. Please do something different. Yeah, you got a hit yesterday, but that was it. In all of May. That was your first extra base hit in over a month, dude. Audio's good. Thank you, Megfev. You're back off the chat ban. 1-2 now. Fouls that one off. This is what he does. This is where he lives. He lives behind in the count. Behind in the count. And yesterday, Girardi was he was late on some fastballs, straight fastballs. And why is there a video error? What are we doing? I might have to do a pause here in a sec to reset this. But so 2-2 now. And Girardi was saying, hold on, I can't deal with this pause stuff, so I'll still talk, but I'm gonna work the video here, get this figured out. Stand by. Yeah, I don't know why this video is being weird right now. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Why? Where are the issues? Everything looks good on my end. As well strikes out swinging. Real fucking shocker, boys and girls. Real shocker. All right. In between here, I'm gonna stop the stream. I'll be right back and see if I can get this video back up. Stand by. All right. Let me know how it is now. I think we're okay for now. If anyone can give me a thumbs up on the video, it looks okay. I haven't seen any issues. The problem is, I know he hears me talking. The problem is, I'm looking at two different screens, two different videos, so I'm getting delayed. There's choppiness now. I see choppiness in the video again, and I don't know why. Because it says excellent. On the settings, it says everything is coming in excellent. No drop frames, so I don't. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings to use a faster. I don't know how to use a faster encoding preset. I don't even know what the hell that means. Tell me what that means. How do I make this work? I hate this, folks. I hate my lack of technical prowess because it makes for a bad experience. So what we're going to do is in between innings, I'll do another stop. Maybe we'll go to a commercial break now because it looks like Scooble, I don't know if he's hurt or what it is. Welcome to the stream, good brother. Yeah, I'm defrosting my video here. I don't know why this is going on. I don't know how to do any of the encoding preset updates that they're telling me to do. I don't even know what the hell that means. I have to go look up what encoder means. Come on, don't do this to me. So let me do a stop again. When we get to the commercial break, we'll do a stop. And yeah, he got hurt, by the way. He got hurt striking out Wells. I don't know how. You didn't have to just underhand it to him. I mean, he'll miss. He's batting 160. I think he hurt his groin. I think he just stretched his groin out a little bit too much. Got to do those pelvic stretches before you pitch, man. Everybody knows that. So here's Schumann. That guy stinks too. Swings and misses first pitch. Great. Changeup. Come on, guys. He's a good pitcher. All right, he's a Cy Young caliber pitcher, and you're giving him strikes. It's already 0-2 to Schumann. Fouls that one off. Do it again. Make him come to you. Don't give him strikes. Don't swing at first pitch garbage. Anyway. Still seems a little choppy in the video. As Schumann flies out to left field, so that's out number 2. I think it might be getting better. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, so I'm gonna turn it off at the break and try to get this figured out so that we have a more smooth video. It's already delayed as it is, so I want to make sure it's at least smooth for you guys, because that's annoying to me as a consumer as well. So as Goldschmidt swings and misses at the first pitch, homered in his last at bat to lead off the game, which was nice. He's batting .296. He's good. Goldie's good. He swings and drives that one to deep left field. Is that one gone too? It sure is. Get out of here, baby. Let's go. 2 at-bats, 2 home runs for Goldie. The veteran still has it, man. The guy has still got it. Meanwhile, you got these broke dicks like Austin Wells who can't figure it out. Just ask Goldie what he's doing and just do what he does. Damn. He's dialed in right now. The salty veteran. Making it happen. It's down 2-1. And just think if one of those jabronis, Wells or Schumann, got on base. God forbid those guys actually get on base. But nice blast. Took advantage of a curveball there that stayed in the zone. As Ben Rice gets up, he fouls that one off down the left side. He's had a rough week, I'd say, for Ben Rice. Batting .282 right now. 22 home runs and 53 RBIs, though. Damn. .969 OPS. On base plus slugging for the layman out there. So it's 1-1 now. Takes that one in for a strike. Don't challenge it. It's too close. It's only the third inning. You don't waste a challenge there, Ben. Just fight the good fight here. See what we can do. So the 1-2 now. He swings. He's swinging a little off. He's swinging a little bit, like a little less fluidly. Video's good. Okay, we'll stick with it until it shits the bed again, as Ben Rice strikes out swinging. So, yikes, that stinks. Anyway, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base at the end. Oh, it's not the end. After 2.5, it's 2-1 Yanks. Both runs by Goldschmidt home runs. We'll be right back. Hopefully the video sticks around. All right, we're back. Weather's back out there for the bottom of the third now. Who's he pitching against? McGonigal, 0 for 1 in his first at bat. He's a leadoff hitter. It's 1-0 to him. See what happens when you take the first pitch? Now he's ahead in the count. That's what I... Make these pitchers throw consistent strikes. Now, guys like Tariq Skubal are going to throw consistent strikes because he's a good pitcher. But you don't have to help them out. He's going to throw you strikes. McGonigal fouls that one away, so it's 1-2 now. Who was I bitching about before that I want to keep talking about? Austin Wells? I could talk about that jabroni all day. Stinking it up the joint. Stinking up the absolute joint. That's what I was talking about. Girardi was sucking him off, trying to be positive and talking about how he's at least he's a good fielder. He's a good catcher. He's not a good catcher. Stop saying that. Girardi, you were a good catcher. You know what a good catcher is. I know you don't think he's a good catcher. He can't frame. He can't throw accurately. He can't throw quickly. His pop time's not great. I haven't seen him throw a guy out in months. So I don't understand why you say that. You must be getting paid. They must have told you, hey, if you're going to say one slightly negative thing about it, you have to say 10 good things about him. I don't know what it is. As Weathers gets another strikeout on McGonigal, swing and a miss. That's a big K right there, folks. We're up to 4 Ks for Weathers. What's the over-under on Ks for him today? We need the Wet Cat in here to chime in. Maybe Mrs. Wet Cat, maybe Catwoman can help us out and find out what the over-under on strikeouts was for Weathers this game. So 1 out now. First pitch, short hop to Volpe. He throws him out. Easy play. For 1 pitch, 1 out. So we got 2 outs now. Bottom of the third. That's what you want. Stay strong. Do it again to Vierling. That was Dingler, by the way. What a name, Dingler. He flew out earlier. He's batting 199, which apparently is more than acceptable in the major leagues this day and age. But that's unsat in my opinion. Anyway, he takes strike 1. Nice slider. But he did what the Yankees should be doing. Breaking ball, first pitch, spit on it. Let it go. If he throws it in for a strike, he throws it in for a strike. If he hangs it, you bang it. Otherwise, don't go chasing that shit first pitch. Give yourself he's going to throw a fastball. He'll eventually throw a fastball to you. Anyway, it's 1-1 now. And that changeup's down in the dirt, so it's 2-1 now. He's throwing all off-speed pitches, and he's behind in the count. So you have to imagine a fastball's coming. He might get bold and throw another off-speed and risk going 3-1, and he does, and he lines that one up the middle. Left that up in the zone, and Vierling capitalized on it. So hitters count, though. That's what kind of what I'm talking about, what I want to see from the Yankees more often. He left that one up. It was a hitter's count, and and he got a base hit off of it. And the Yankees can do that. I've seen them do that. Why they choose not to, I don't understand. Anyway, 2 out, man on first. Green's at the dish. And he takes first pitch strike, a fastball. It was a good pitcher's pitch, though. It was not in the zone. Wasn't in the hitter's zone. Painted the outside corner. So that's a good pitcher's pitch right there. That slider's in the dirt. So ball 1-1 now. But anyway, as I was saying, Girardi knows better. Girardi has to know that the Yankees' catching situation is abysmal. And there doesn't seem to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I would just bring up that Sanchez fella and have him get reps in. As Green grounds up the middle, and when Weathers picks that one off nicely, it throws it to first for the 3rd out. Show a replay. I don't know. Why do they do that? Show the replay. It was a nice play. Give him some props. Anyway, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, no errors. At the end of 3, 2-1 Yanks. We'll be right back. Megfev, if you find out from Wetcat what the over-under on strikeouts is for Weathers today, that'd be swell. All right, we're back in action. Top of the fourth. Scooble out there again. He's only given up 2 hits today, both to Goldschmidt, both home runs. As Dominguez gets to the dish, he's 0 for 1. 5-tool player right here. Swings and misses, breaking ball, first pitch. I mean, unbelievable. Also, you're batting .224. Get it. Figure it out, dude. Swing and misses that high fastball. 0-2 now. He swung at 2 balls, by the way. So instead of a 2-0 count, it's now 0-2. Now you got to fight. Now he has you. Now he can throw whatever the hell he wants. Finally, you take a pitch. Outside, 1-2 now. Now, look, I get it. He's a good pitcher. When you're a really good pitcher, you beat hitters. But 1-2 swing and miss. Great at bat. Great at bat, Dominguez. He's pitching against bad hitters now. That's what I'm trying to say with Scooble. He's a good pitcher pitching against bad hitters, and it's making it look easy. And they're making it easy for him. That was an absolutely non-competitive at bat as Bellinger gets up. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses first pitch, 0-1. Great job, guys. Great job. You know who didn't swing at the first pitch? Goldschmidt. Now, I know it's anecdotal. Correlation doesn't mean causation. But that's the simplest form of swings and misses of that one. 0-2. That was also not a strike. So instead of 2-0, 0-2 now to Bellinger. The simplest form of trying to get better is just see what somebody good, what they're doing, and replicate it. Swings and misses, another non-competitive at-bat. 3 balls pitched, 3 swings and misses for a strikeout. He would have been 3-0. Would have been 3-0. Instead, you're parking it on the bench. So 2 outs now. Volpe's up. Volpe actually had a decent at-bat last time. We'll just level swing, Volpe has. Come on. Leave that ball. There you go. Finally, takes a first pitch. If he swung at that, I would have lost my shit. That ball almost went to the backstop. I would have absolutely lost it. So 1-0 now. There you go. Take another pitch. 2-0. Look at that. Look at the difference of count. 2-0. You're in the driver's seat now. He has to squeeze himself a little bit. He has to come in and try to throw a strike. He could try to get you to chase, and if he's that confident in his stuff, as Volpe swings at that pitch, I probably would have taken that pitch because it wasn't, it was technically a strike, but it wasn't a meaty 2-0 strike. I'm looking for my pitch a little bit more fine-tuned, but he swung. He got a good piece of it. It just went right to a guy. So 3 up, 3 down. Anyway, we'll be right back with the bottom of the third inning coming up. All right, we're back in action. Wet Cat, welcome to the chat, to the stream. 6.5 right now. Okay, I bet you it was 4 to start, 4.5 to start, or 5.5 to start, because he's been struggling lately. So I bet you it was a low over under, but now it's 6.5 because he already has 4. So we'll see what he does here. Bottom of the fourth now. I said third, but it's the bottom of the fourth now. My bad. And he starts off Torkelson 1-0 on a breaking ball. So I'd like to see him get that 6.5, 7 strikeouts. It's only 3 more for him. Torkelson rips that one down the left field line, but foul. So it's a 1-1. The Yankees really need to add some offense. By the way, thanks to Meg Fev for passing the message on and getting that over-under information we were looking for. That's good intel right there. As he throws that fastball in for ball 2, so it's 2-1 now. The Yanks need to offensively help out Weathers. You know he's struggling. You know he's giving up runs, but he's trying hard at least. So you help him out offensively. Goldschmidt can't be the only offense this game, guys. He can't be the only hits. We have to do something for him. He needs it. If you put up a 5 spot, watch how much better Weathers will pitch without the pressure. Because that's I think a big reason for the Yankees pitching struggles as of late. There's no run support. Throws that one up, so it's 3-2 now. Give them some run support. Give the pitchers run support. Take the load off a little bit. This is what we said was going to happen with the pitching in the beginning of the season. They're doing well, but if they have no offensive support, as he walks Torkelson, so man on first, nobody out. If they're doing well in the beginning, but they have no run support, they're going to eventually have bad stints. It's regular player stuff, just like on the offensive side with guys like Rice and Judge. There's going to be times where they're slumping a little bit, they're struggling a little bit, and the Yankees for some reason are the best in the league at when one person sucks, everybody sucks. It's very rare these days that you see somebody on the Yankees pick up the slack. Right now we got Goldschmidt doing it today, but holy shit. Not everybody can just be 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. And then not every pitcher can just give up 3 or 4 runs every time they go out there. Like, I don't understand how the Yankees are impressively able to do this, all suck at the same time. But, man, if you guys can give some of these struggling pitchers some run support, watch how much better they get. Watch how they turn it around quicker. They've been giving you the pitching support. You can't say on the other side, you can't say, oh, the offense needs some help from the pitching. They've been giving it to you. It's not like you're getting blown out 6-7 runs a game. They've been leaving the door open for the offense to secure a victory. It's the other way around that where the struggles happen. You're not giving the pitchers the support they need to help them when they're struggling. So maybe try that out one time. Go back to when you guys were doing well this season, bunting, hitting runs, drawing walks, playing baseball. As Elise drives that one to right field, oh my God, Dominguez sucks so much dick in right field, in the outfield in general. What was supposed to be a single ended up as a double. We were a single and an error because this guy sucks in the outfield. I don't want to hear anybody talk about five-tool player. Just let him get some reps. He's garbage. The guy is absolute garbage in the outfield. I'm dying for you to prove me wrong, Dominguez, but you can't even field a one-hop line drive. You stink, dude. Yeah, you. You stink. I'm looking at you, dude. You're absolute garbage in the field. You're a liability. Now we got both runners in scoring position with no out. You think Weathers is going to do well now with this pressure and the fact that he's already struggling? Give me a fucking break. Man, you stink. Absolute gutter trash in the field. Yeah, batter, Malgeri, whatever, hit the ball to right field. If I was every Tiger right now, I'd try to hit the ball to right field. Because that's where the liability is. Or Volpe at short. You want to pull the ball if you're a righty? Go Volpe at short. He also stinks. Holy crap, man. Hope Weathers pulls out his shocking strikeout abilities that he has today and strikes out the side now. Because otherwise they're scoring another run. They're going to tie this game up at least. This is what I'm talking about. They all suck in every facet at the same time. And man, when they're bad, they're bad. First error this season. There's no way that was his first real error this season. The guy is dog shit out there. There's another fly ball to right field. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he caught it. God, he stinks. He can't even throw to first or to third base. So the run scores on a sac fly. That's just exactly what I said. Hit the ball to right field, score a run. He tried to throw to third. I think it hit the runner. Let's see what happened here. He caught the ball. He went to go throw to third immediately because he knew he wasn't going to get the guy at home. Let's see what happens. Yeah, hit the guy right in the ass. Short hopped him right in the crack. Between the cheeks. That's actually an impressive throw. Right between the cheeks. So I guess good throw. It was technically on target. It got to the runner. And now the pitching coach is out there to talk to Weathers and be like, hey, listen, man, sorry. You're going to have to strike guys out or they're going to score runs. Strike guys out. Hope they don't hit the ball in fair territory. Or they hit it to Bellinger in center. Who's playing left right now? Oh, Schumann. He's playing left. He stinks too. Jeez. Sorry, Weathers. The reason he's not getting errors counted against him over there in the outfield is because he's usually just missing the ball. He's not touching the ball. He's just missing balls altogether, and those don't count as errors. If they don't touch the player, they don't count as an error. It's a hit. So they should go back to the videotape and check that out and see how many runs and hits he's caused because he's a bad fielder. And he's not hitting well enough to make up for it. I'm sorry. 224, I don't think so. as well as sneaks in a strike there to McKinstry, so it's 0-1 to him. 1 out now, man on third. Infield's in. Guys just got to lift it a little bit. Lift it up, and he'll get another run in. It's 2-2 tie. Unearned run, by the way. Swings and misses at that one. A four-seam fastball. High cheese. That'll get you, baby. That'll get you. Do it again, man. Do it again. Make him come to you. I don't know why I said that. Make him swing and miss again. That's what I meant. So 0-2 now. You're in the driver's seat, Weathers, and we need you to just hit strikeouts because your fielding stinks. There it is, strike 3. See ya. No contest. The guy didn't even attempt at it. That was a Yankees at bat if I ever saw one. So that's strikeout number 5. We're getting close to that 6.5, baby. That's another backwards K or little K for the stream here. So 2 out now. Man on third. Infield is back again. Don't hit it to right field, please. Please, Rogers. You're a 9-hole guy. You're batting 152. Holy shit. I didn't think I'd see someone worse as a hitting catcher than Austin Wells, but you're doing it, my friend. 152. Good God. Does that stink? And he flies that to right field. Oh, boy. Oh, thank God Dominguez catches it. Thank God. But did you see how it looked? Shifty at best. Anyway, I'll take it. I'll take it, Dominguez. Finally, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left, end of 4, 2-2, tie ball game. We'll be right back. Yikes. Does he stink, Dominguez? All right, we're back in action with Jazz Chisholm at the dish, the top of the 5th. Scooble's still out there for the Tigers. Chisholm is 0 for 1 today. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Well, he fouled that one off. Still first pitch curveball swinging at it. I mean, that's 4 batters in a row, 5 in a row. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable, guys. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. You're not even looking at the ball, dude. Your head is out in right field. It's in outer space. And I know you already have zero concept of what a strike is in the major leagues. You have no concept of the strike zone. There's strike 3. Looking, see ya. You fucking idiot. You stink. Don't challenge it because you're dead wrong. It was a fat strike. That was the only strike he threw the whole at bat. He's brutal. He's brutal. And why do people like him? Because he likes anime? He wears jewelry and flair? Unbelievable. He stinks. He's Caballero swinging at the first pitch. 6 batters in a row now, swinging at the first pitch, break off-speed pitch, breaking ball, whatever. 6 in a row. By the way, all 6 so far have been outs. We're going to need we need someone to teach Jazz the strike zone first. As Caballero fouls that one back. 0-2 now. Somebody needs to teach him what a strike is. Because he has no clue what a strike looks like. No clue. 0-2 now to Caballero. He swings and misses at the high cheese. So that's his 7th strikeout for Skubal. 2 outs now. Who's up? Who's the 8-hitter? Wells? I think it's Wells and then Schumann. It is Austin Wells. Oh, boy. Please don't swing at the first pitch, dude. For the love of God, don't swing at the first pitch. I'm begging you. Oh, he goes to bunt. Okay, I'll take it. He pulls it back on a strike right down the dick. But whatever, he did something different. I don't give a shit that that was a perfect bunting pitch. Whatever, dude. 0-1 now. And he swings and rolls that one over to second base. That's out number 3. Oh, boy. Anyway. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Shocker, no hits. Goldschmidt's the only one who could get a damn hit tonight. What is it, 4.5 now in the books? Tie game. Yeah, I don't even think you can count on Jazz Chisholm to hit 30 home runs in a video game right now. That's a great question, Wet Cat. But who can we trade? I say we, I don't want to be associated with them. Who can the Yankees trade that they will be like, okay, we'll take that. That's not going to be like another devastating blow to the Yankees. Max Fried. We had to trade multiple guys for Skubal, right? So who would they be that would be an even trade without hurting the Yankees too much? What they'd probably do is trade guys that are actually contributing to the team, and then they'll have Skubal, Fried, Schlittler, and Cole if he ever gets better because he's struggling lately. And then they get rid of their only good bullpen arms to get Skubal, and their bullpen's dog shit. I don't know. Yeah, 8 first-rounders. It doesn't matter. The Yankees, it doesn't matter who they draft because we haven't had a good prospect actually be a good pro Yankee in a long time. And I don't even count Judge because was Judge even a first-round pick? Or he was like a late pick in the first round maybe? Maybe that's what it was? I don't remember. But Judge is an anomaly. Judge did not get there because the Yankees developed him. Judge got there because he's a freak. And he has his own hitting coaches. Not hired by the Yankees. As Weathers throws strike 1 to McGonigal to lead off the bottom of the 5th. So it's 0-1 now. So, yeah, trade away your first rounders. Give them all the picks you want. Because it doesn't matter who the Yankees are drafting. Because their draft picks are not doing anything for them. Or they're ruining their draft picks. And that's the unfortunate reality. You can disagree with me all you want, but go look at the numbies. They don't lie. As McGonigal fires that one to deep center field. Bellinger can't get to it just off his glove. No, that's not Bellinger. That's Schumann out there, isn't it? As McGonigal gets a double. Yeah, Schumann. Well, I can't expect Schumann to make a play. He's not good. So Bellinger might have gotten to that. It was a good hit. I'll give him that. It was a good hit, but Schumann got close. I'll give him that as well. It would have been a great play. But who's to say Bellinger wouldn't have camped underneath that? Who knows? So it's a leadoff double now. Nobody out. Great. Hit it to right field. Get a run. First pitch, strike. Good curveball, but good take. Don't swing at first pitch curveballs. It's like such an easy thing that I learned in high school. Spit on the breaking ball first pitch unless they hang it. 0-1 now. Hits that one back to Weathers. Weathers throws it to third to get him on the tag. McGonigal, you fool! You went on contact. Weathers picked up the ground ball and threw it right back over to Caballero at third to tag your ass out. You took a chance and you lost. Great job by Weathers to catch the ball, have the awareness to see that he was running, and then make a good throw over there. Usually they shit the bed. Some pitchers shit the bed and throw it into the stands. As he throws a changeup for strike one against Verling. So great heads-up play by Weathers and good execution to make it happen. Because if he threw the ball away, then they would have blamed him and said that was a stupid call. He should have just went to first. But good job by Weathers there. So 1 out, man on first base. Now he's not in scoring position. Great outcome there. Verling's 1 for 2 with a single in the third inning. Let's see what he does here. Don't hit it to right field. That's all I can hope for. That's all we can hope for. Don't hit it to right field or to Volpe, wherever Volpe's playing in the field. And he lines that one up to Schumann, who makes a nice little diving play. Throws it back to first base. Not going to get him on the double up there, but that's okay. Jazz tried to cut it off, and he dropped the ball. Shocker. But good heads-up play by Schumann. I thought that was going to be a base hit at least. Schumann really tracked that one down. So, way to shut me up, Schumann. Thank you. Shut me up. Do good things. I want to be shut up. I want to be wrong. When I call out players for being garbage, I want to be wrong. Because I'm a Yankees fan at the end of the day, and I want them to be good and win. Unlike other people in my family who love when the Yankees stink so she could say that she's right. And I'm not going to mention any names, but she raised me. So we got 2 out now. Man on first base. 0-1 to Green here. Lefty on lefty matchup. Let's see what Weathers does. He's 0 for 2 today, Green. Get another strikeout here, kid. You got 5, right? 5 Ks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Do the K counter there. Why are they showing the double again? Who cares? He got out. Anyway, 1-1 now from Weathers. There's a strike on a slide piece. 1-2. Finish him off. Let's go. What do we got going on here? I'm seeing some reflections. Anyway. 1-2 now to Green. I don't know anything about this Green fella. Lefty on lefty. Ooh. Tried to get him to chase on that fastball. Didn't chase. Didn't bite. 2-2 now. I think the worst thing that happened to the Yankees this month was the Knicks won the championship too quickly in only 5 games because it brought the attention back on the New York sports team that's in action, which is the Yankees. And they're not great in June. They were doing better when the pressure was off and when the eyes were not on them, but they're having a bad end of June, and I worry it's going to lead to another shitty July going into the All-Star break like every year. So hopefully I'm wrong. Weathers is now 3-2 on Green here. 2 outs. Dingleberry on first base for the Tigers. Goldie is playing back now. He's not even holding him on. 3-2. Probably going to try to steal anyway. And he drives one to right center field. Schumann makes another nice shoestring catch there. Now, like I said, Bellinger might have been able to camp underneath that a little bit without having to slide. But whatever, a catch is a catch for Schumann. 2 outs for Schumann out there, and he holds him to no runs. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. At the end of 5 now, it's all tied up still. We still got a chance. We can't rely just on Goldschmidt. Somebody else get a hit. Somebody else get on base, for crying out loud. Katie Bone Crusher, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Hope everything's going well with the future kid. I hope you enjoyed your baby shower. I'm sorry I missed it, but as you know, I had to go rehack some currencies back in the motherland and take down some pastas and pizzas and cannolis and espressos. And let me tell you, I had hundreds of espressos. You can ask the wet cat and Mrs. Cat. I was a fiend for espressos and cappuccinos and cannolis and gelatos. I was eating like a madman out there. But I hope you enjoyed your baby shower. I'm excited to be a brotherhood uncle, if you will, when the time comes, and excited to meet the kid, the little Bone Crusher Jr. So anyway, we'll be right back. I got to go take a quick pee-pee. All right, we're back. Schumann's up at the dish. He took a first pitch ball. How about that? Take second pitch ball. Ooh, that was high. You want a challenge? Very close, very close. Not worth it. It's okay. 1-1 for Schumann. Batting 200. He's batting almost double Austin Wells. Anyway, I digress. 1-1 to Schumann now. He swings and misses at that changeup for strike number 2. Now the power's back in the hands of Skubal. Pitcher's count. There you go. Good timeout, Schumann. Take advantage of what you can control. You're not the best hitter. You're not the best major league ball player, but you have some things that you can use to your advantage. Break up his rhythm. Swing at only strikes. Things like that. There you go. Leave that one in the dirt. Leave it for the worms, kid. 2-2 now. Fight off good pitches. If you can't get a hit off of it, fight it off. Do what you can. Get to the next pitch. Get to the next guy. 2-2 now. Looks at strike 3. That's a strike, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know what fooled you. I know the catcher moves, but you can't see the catcher at the plate like that. So him moving around back and forth shouldn't distract you. You can't see him. So I'm not exactly sure what you were looking at. That was a straight strike. Anyway, Goldschmidt's up now. He swings and misses first pitch. I can't get too mad at Goldschmidt because he has the only 2 hits of the game and the only 2 runs for the Yankees. 2 for 2, 2 home runs. So whatever, Goldie. You want to swing at the first pitch, go for it. Leaves that one down and away. So a 1-1 now. Poor Goldie, putting the team on his back. Fouls that one off down the right field side. That has to suck when there's literally only one guy in a lineup doing anything, and that's a regular occurrence for the Yankees. And it'll rotate. It'll be Ben Rice being the only guy. Then it'll be Bellinger maybe, Judge, Goldie here. The only times it's multiple guys is when they're blowing out some shitbag team that then the game doesn't mean anything. Goldie drives that one down the right field line, but that's also foul. So 1-2 still. Fighting the good fight, Goldie. Keep swinging. Goldie chokes up with 2 strikes. He changes his approach to the situation. I like that too. Somebody else on the team just copy Goldschmidt, please. Even if he gets out, he's doing the right things to put himself in a position to succeed. Leave that one outside. There you go. Good take. 2-2. Good peepers. You have an awareness of what the strike zone is, unlike other players on the team. Jazz Chisholm, Austin Wells, McMahon, Volpass. Ooh, we checked the swing but fouled that one back. That's the tough one. As I said it a billion times before, the high cheese, the high ched, it's easiest to see, toughest to hit. Two again now. Let's see what he's going to throw. Probably a breaking ball. Oh, he throws a fastball outside. Good take. Good peepers. 3-2 now. The only 3 good at-bats of the game for the Yankees have been Goldschmidt. How is that possible? The Tigers challenged that one, and they were wrong. Goldschmidt was right. He's got the peepers. He's peeped up. He's ready to rock and roll. He's in the zone. Now get your pitch and drive it, baby. Let's go. Do it one more time. Damn it. Swung and missed at a fastball outside, 100 miles an hour. That's what I'm talking about when we say good pitching beats good hitting. Because Scooble's having an easy time with the shitty Yankees batters, but he had a good hitter in Goldschmidt who had a good at-bat. But when you're a good elite level pitcher like Scooble, you're gonna win those at bats more often than not. As Ben Rice swings at the first pitch, but he gets a base hit. Okay, not mad about that. The right fielder bobbled a little bit, and Ben Rice thought about going to second because he's got awareness and he wasn't dogging it like other players on the team around first, but he holds on at first smartly, intelligently. So man on first and 1 out. Is it 1 out? Yeah. 2 outs, excuse me. I forgot what's his name? Schumann got out. Goldie does have the old man instincts. You're absolutely right. So 2 out now. First pitch to Dominguez, strike 1. Actually took that one. A fastball he takes. A fastball up the middle he takes, but curveball's in the dirt. He'll swing first pitch. Whatever, I'm fine. Just take the first pitch, fine. It's better than nothing. It's an adjustment. And he swings at that shit low and outside. That was a good changeup, though. Strike 2. So Dominguez just likes to live behind in the count. That's what it is. He likes to live in the suck. Lives in the trenches of suckness. 0-2 now. Let's see what he can do. If he has any fight in him. Fouls that one off. Okay. Not bad. Was he going to choke up? No, he doesn't know how to choke up. Nobody taught him to actually adjust in an at-bat. They should make Goldie the hitting coach. And they should just listen to that guy. Anyway, the 0-2 now. Leave that up for the birds. Okay, there you go. Decent. Keep this approach. Fight. Keep this fighting approach, Dominguez. Shut me up, please. For the love of God. Shut me up, please. 9 Ks in 5 2/3 innings. Jesus, Scooble. The Yankees just make it easy for guys to run up these strikeout stats, huh? Fouls that one off. Okay. Keep fighting. Just make sure you don't swing at shitty pitches in the dirt or something. Don't give him an out. Keep fighting. Keep doing it. Not mad about this. Shit start. Okay, middle of the bat here, Dominguez. Keep fighting. 1-2. Leave that up. There you go. Great peepers. Good job. 2-2 now. Okay. Keep it going. Keep shutting me up, baby. Let's go. Now, don't forget, he's a great pitcher. So he might still get you out, but you're having a good at-bat. It's okay. Foul that one off. Okay, keep fighting. Keep fighting. The more pitches you see, the higher likelihood the batter wins the at-bat. Keep doing it, Dominguez. Keep me quiet. Keep shutting me up. Let's go. This is what I want to see. Man, a base hit would be great right now, baby. Leave that out there. There you go. 3-2. Now you got a full count. He has to come in with a strike. He could be ballsy and make you chase a pitch because he could be relying on your lack of discipline, but don't give it to him. Stay strong. Make it be a strike. Come on, baby. There you go. Blasted to left field. Dominguez, you stupid bastard. You did it. What did I just say? You shut me the fuck up. Dominguez. Shit talking you all day. You stink in the field. You stunk at the plate earlier in the game and you shut me up. Thank God. Thank God I'm wrong, baby. Great at-bat. See what happens when you have a good at-bat? Look what you did. You made him throw you that strike you needed. You fought off the shit. Tremendous at-bat. You got the pitch you wanted and you blasted it. And you shut me right up. Thank you, Dominguez, you goofy bastard. What an at-bat. Great job, Dominguez. That's where your value is. Forget about fielding. You can't field. Okay. Keep having more at-bats like that. Great job. Crazy Redacted is absolutely not going to be happy about it. Absolutely not. She hates Dominguez. As Bellinger swings at the first pitch and pops it up to the shortstop area for out number 3. But not before Dominguez has finally a quality at-bat, and this is what you get with quality at-bats. Good things happen to those who fight. Great job, Dominguez. So after 5.5, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base, 4-2 Yanks. Crazy Redacted hates Dominguez. She was absolutely not happy if she watched that home run just now. She's absolutely not happy about it. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a text message from him right now saying something like, finally he does something good, or I can't believe that. What a fluke. But anyway, I'm happy about it. I'm happy to be proven wrong after I shit-talked the Yankees for so long and so aggressively. So anyway, I need to cool off. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. They just put up an embarrassing stat for Jason Dominguez, only his second career home run versus a left-handed pitcher. I don't know why they put that up. I guess it's significant. I mean, at the end of the day, he's only had maybe one full season equivalent of MLB at-bats. Probably not even, honestly. And he's a switch hitter and all. And I guess he's better lefty. Because there's more righty pitchers, obviously. But, yeah, you don't have to put some of these stats up. Look, we should talk them enough. We should talk the players enough for sucking. You don't have to throw fuel on the fire and embarrass him. Like, oh, this is only his second home run ever against a left-handed pitcher. Like, yikes. Well, what about that stat last night with Austin Wells? Austin Wells got a double. It's 2-0, by the way, to Torkelson from Weather. Still out there in the bottom of the sixth. That's good. He's throwing past 5 innings for a change. They put up the stat. He finally got a hit. It was a double down the line. And they put, this is his first extra base hit in over a month, and since May 22nd. It's like, hey, look, we give the guy a lot of shit, but you don't have to, lucky he's not seeing this. Hopefully he doesn't go watch replays of the game, the actual broadcast, and see these stats. It's like, damn, don't remind me that I suck dick at playing baseball, and I get paid millions of dollars to suck at it. So, yeah, weird stat. As Torkelson lines that to Volpe, and Volpe makes the catch. Wow, Volpe's even smiling. He didn't even know he could do it. Good job, Volpe. Volpe 6, they call him now, because he stinks. But he made that play, so I'm happy about it. I mean, how can you not make that play? It was right to his glove. But he has missed those in the past, so that's probably why he's smiling, because he's happy if he finally made a play. As Lee drives that one to center field, that's his second hit of the day. He's putting good one on the ball, Lee. So 1 out, man on first, and Malgeri's up at the dish now. Lee was the one who hit that base hit to Dominguez, who bobbled it and it caused the error and what have you. No, that at bat does not give him too much wiggle room. If he puts consistent quality at bats, even if he gets out. Here's the thing, when I say quality at bat, that's a quality at bat even if he got it out. Because he saw a lot of pitches when the ball was in the zone. When he had 2 strikes, the ball was in the zone. Maybe it wasn't a perfect pitch. He fought it off, and he got to count to full. So even if he swung and struck out, or he grounded out or whatever, that was a quality at bat. If he could string along consistent quality at bats, then he'll get more wiggle room. But 1 at bat is not going to give him the wiggle room for the amount of suck he is in the field, because that home run, he needed that. He needed that to make up for his error, because that error cost them the lead. Don't forget. So he owed the Yankees that home run to get the lead back. So that was his wiggle room right there. If he can string along some more consistent quality at bats like that, we don't expect hits every time. But good at bat, do that. That's all I'm asking for from these batters on the Yankees. Quality at bats. And then when you're struggling, change things up. That's all. So if he does that a couple more times, yeah, that'll increase his wiggle room. Like I said, if he's batting .350, I don't give a shit how he is in the field. Do whatever you want. Use no glove. I don't care. Put your glove on your foot. I don't give a shit. But he's not right now. He's batting .225. So he'll get there. Offensively, I like Dominguez. I don't mind Dominguez offensively. Defensively, I don't know where they ever got the 5-tool player. I don't know. I haven't even seen a glimpse of fielding tools from Dominguez. So that's where my frustration comes from. But offensively, I think he could be a consistent, decent batter for the Yanks if they don't ruin him first. But that was a great at bat. I'll keep talking about that one because I would love that. Imagine the entire batting order has an at bat like that. Even if, like I said, they don't all end in home runs. Imagine the first 9 at bats were all like that. You'd be driving pitchers out. That's what the Yankees used to do back in the day really well. Back in the mid-late 90s, early 2000s, that was their bread and butter. They wore out starting pitchers, even the good ones, by having these quality at-bats, making them pitch 6, 7, 8 pitches in at-bat, wearing them down, then getting into their shoddy bullpens and putting the nail in the coffin. I would love for them to get back to that. As Weathers throws that high and inside cheese to McKinstry, so it's 2-2 now. 2 outs. Man on first. Did he get another strikeout? Did I miss a strikeout? Damn. Hopefully not. Well, hopefully I did because I wanted to get his 7 strikeouts. But 2-2 now. 2 outs. Swinging. Is that foul ball? Yep, foul ball down the third base side. So we'll do it again, 2-2. But, yeah, if Dominguez can replicate that, the at-bat, not so much the result. Obviously, if he's hitting a bunch of home runs, cool. But that at-bat, if all the batters can do that, they would be an absolutely lethal team. Because then it doesn't matter how good the pitcher is, they're eventually going to wear him down by fighting the good fight until the guy gets too tired and they have to go to their bullpen. I would love to see more of that. As McKinstry lines that one to Bellinger for the third out. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. End of 6, 4-2 Yanks. Good showing so far for Weathers, all things considered. Don't forget, one of those runs is an unearned run. So, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Got an honest question for the chat. I don't know who else is still on right now. I would love to get everyone's feedback. I wish more people were on, like the usual, crowd of Creech and Evo and even Skews Daddy as well, so everyone can chime in. But let me ask you a hypothetical as we get to the Yankees trivia. Let's see, batting 246, 950 hits. I missed the years. Put that information back up, damn it. I missed it. They played for both Detroit and the Yanks. No idea. Because I didn't see the stats quick enough as Volpass gets up. Good, takes first pitch. Breaking ball. Ball 1. Good job, Volps. So, here's my question. We're talking dating and outdoor cat activities. Now, I know most of you guys are all indoor cats now. Leave that up for the birds. Great job. We got a new pitcher in, by the way, for the Tigers, Wagspach. Oh, come on. What kind of name is that? Okay, here's the trivia again. Played for the Yankees in 89, the Tigers 79 to 88, and then the Indians in 90. I have no idea who that is. I probably have never once seen that guy play. So for all you indoor cats, if you are an outdoor cat on the dating apps and you saw this profile of, and this is a gal, it could be a guy doing the same thing, but her profile bio, her description, as Volpass puts a drive into one to deep left field, but just not strong enough, and that's going to make it to the warning track only for out number 1. All right, Volpass, not bad. Speaking of bad, Jazz Chisholm's coming to the dish now. So, her profile bio says, looking for a long-term serious relationship, no F-boys, no hookups, no casual, this and that. And then her first couple of pictures not just first one picture, first couple of pictures are her like bending over, or ass is the center of the photo, bathing suit maybe, thong, some sort of bend over, dancing, shaking their booty. Those are their first couple pictures you see of them. But then their description says, I'm looking for something serious. As Jazz swings at the first pitch. Oh, he doesn't swing at the first pitch. Second pitch, excuse me. And he grounds out to second base for out number 2. Is that a serious person? Like, is that someone you swipe on and be like, oh, I actually could be in a serious relationship with this person, even though they're showing ass like a dog, and their photos don't match their words in their profile? Because I've seen many of those during these commercial break swipings that I do. This Caballero swings at first pitch, strike 1. Four-seam fastball, 97 miles an hour, and he swings through it and he hurts his back doing it. Because you're swinging for the fences. That's what happens. What the hell did you expect? To hit one out of the stadium, dude? You're not strong enough to do that. He hurt his back. He hurt his back swinging and missing. Come on. Anyway, we'll love to get your thoughts on that. Because in my mind, I see that, I'm like, oh, this person is somebody that maybe they don't value themselves enough yet to where they think that their character and personality is enough to get people in the door to swipe on them, so they have to show booty. But in my mind, when I see that, and maybe girls, if you see what the guys, I don't know what the version of guys is. Maybe it's a bunch of topless mirror pics, and then they say that they're looking for serious. Maybe that's what it is for the dudes. Or they'll say, I'm looking for something serious, and then they say, like, my love language is physical touch, if you know what I'm saying, shit like that. I don't know. But when I see that, yeah, he swung out of his boots on that pitch, by the way. You dope. And you were way late. The ball was in his glove when your bat was crossing the strike zone. That says to me that something's off. There's not an alignment with your words and something else in your life. So, love to get the ladies' take on this. I'll have to get anyone's take on this, if you don't mind. As he swings and misses that pitch. That was a ball, dude. So now you're 0-2 with a hurt back. And we can't afford to have you injured because you're not a bad hitter. And you're also the best shortstop that the Yankees have, and you're not playing shortstop. So it's bad enough they put you in an off position because they refuse to move Volpaz to anywhere else. So, anyway. Love to get anyone's thoughts on that if you have the time to type that out in the chat. 0-2 now to Cobbs. He fouls that one off. Oh, he struck out. I thought he fouled it off to right, but he swung and missed. So that'll do it. So that was a quick 1-2-3 for the Yanks. Not what you want, but after 6.5, 4-2 Yanks still. We'll be right back. I'll be reading the chat, though, to see if anyone has any inputs on that, on helping me out in the outdoor cat world. All right, we're back. And the Yankees go to the bullpen. I'm not terribly mad at that because Weathers has been struggling, so let him go out on top, get a confidence booster in there. I would have liked to have seen him get some more strikeouts, so we'll turn the K counter off now because I don't feel like tracking Ks of bullpen guys because then I have to retype the names and stuff, and it's too much work. I'm too lazy. So Doval's up now pitching. Doval's got a lot of life in his arm. I would like to see him 100 miles an hour on that cutter. Damn it. That's good. I'd like to see him get more consistent as a pitcher and not just a wild thrower, a hard thrower. If he can hone in his skills as a pitcher and outsmart guys with that arm, he could be real dangerous. He's already good. He's already pretty good as it is. And he's effortlessly throwing 100 miles an hour. He's got 0-2 on Rogers right now. That was a good slider there, too. I don't know how he didn't chase at that one. I would have swung out of my absolute shoes. But 1-2 now. That was a good take. I don't know how he took that pitch. That was a good pitch right there. Anyway, the 1-2. That's way outside on that slider. He's trying to get in the chase now. So he's trying, like he's working what you would do as a pitcher, 0-2, nothing, don't leave anything in the zone, let him chase. So he's working there. If he can get a little bit better with his control on some of this stuff, he can be real dangerous. That cutter at 99 on the outside corner just missed. So it's 3-2 now. So this is what I'm kind of talking about. He's throwing a couple extra pitches on a guy. Rogers is a 9-hole hitter. He's not good. So he should be, 4 pitches getting this guy out, and he walked him. See, this is what he needs to refine. This is what he needs to chisel down and get better at. Is he had that guy on the ropes? He had 0-2 first 2 pitches, 0-2 count right off the bat, and he threw 4 straight balls. Not even close pitches, except for that one slider. But it was still down in the dirt. It was just presentable. That was a good chase pitch. The other ones weren't even presentable. And that's what he needs to fine-tune. Otherwise, I don't hate the guy. Certainly not. So I'm happy to see him out there. I just want to see him be more consistent. He's got good stuff. You just got to hone it in, man. So nobody out. Man on first base. 4-2 Yanks. McGonigal's 1 for 3. McGonigal's one who hit that double right off of the glove of Schumann over in deep center field. And then he got himself out at third base like a jabroni. That one's in the dirt 2-0. See, he can't. This is a guy, this Duval fella is the exact guy we were talking about previously and on previous episodes of the LPDS that had talent, raw talent and ability. And they use the excuse, we'll teach him how to pitch, how to be a pitcher once we draft him or sign him or whatever. As McGonigal fouls that one up down the left field line, and Caballero makes the play in the foul territory for out number 1. So good result from a not-so-great start to that at-bat for Duval. But he's a guy that they said all that stuff, and then they haven't taught him how to pitch well enough yet. Because the Yankees are just not good at developing players as much anymore. They're a little bit better with their pitching than they are their hitters, but they still struggle compared to some other teams. So now Dylan Dingleberry's up with the dish. He's 0 for 3. He's batting .270 though. Tony Saccone, thanks for joining in. My week's going not as good as last week, obviously, because I was in Italy, but it's been a good week so far. Can't complain. Getting back into the routine of real life again. So I appreciate you coming on. I'll tell you what, though, folks. I'm not mad, but I do feel a little bad that I threw out a question and it got 0 input on that. Absolute crickets on that dating advice question. So we'll press. 1 out. 1 on, 0-1 count to Dingleberry. He fouls that one back. So it's 0-2 now. Another 99-mile-an-hour cutter. I would be wearing a pad as a catcher. Those pitches hurt. If you can't get those in the web, you're feeling those pitches for sure. And it's bad enough Wells stinks at catching, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt too. The 0-2 is a high cheddar. High cheddar. Didn't chase though. 1-2, 100 miles an hour on that cutter. It's too fast. I don't even see it cut. I mean, I'm sure it moves if you go slow motion. I'm sure it cuts a little bit, but man, that thing gets on you in a hurry. So 1-2 now to Dingler. There's a slider. He sped up the bat though. See, that's the one thing about these guys who throw high heat or throw real fast, and then their off speed is also fast. You know, that was an 89, 90 mile an hour slider. There's guys that are throwing fastballs at 90 miles an hour. So when you're throwing 100 and then you come in, they're going to be late on 100, and then you come in with a 90 mile an hour pitch, it's almost not slow enough to do what you want it to do. As he fouls that cutter off. Does he foul it off? Yeah, it fouls off out of play. Dominguez gave it a run down, but went into the stands on the right field side. So we'll do that again. But if it's almost like the speed differential is almost not enough to do what you want. When you throw these off-speed pitches, these breaking balls, these changeups, you throw the fastball to get them behind and see where they are, and then you throw that to get them on their front leg, to get them lunging at the ball. Throws that sinker at 100. Volpass to second, and on to first just missed a double play. Good play by Volpass there, actually. On that ground ball, he threw it over to Jazz. Was it a good throw? No, it wasn't a good throw. Jazz scooped it up and then tried to make the throw over to first, but it wasn't in time. It was a good save by Jazz, actually. Give him props there. But you want that off-speed pitch to get them on their front leg, weight forward, lunging at the ball because they were fooled by the speed change. But if you're throwing 100 miles an hour and then you come in with a 90 to 95 mile an hour off-speed pitch, that just is a fastball again for those guys. And you're actually putting yourself at a disadvantage because now you're speeding the bat up, but you're not getting them on their front leg, and they're gonna do damage sometimes on those pitches. But what do I know? I've never faced a 100 mile an hour pitcher before. I think the fastest I faced was like 95, 96. And Boone, of course, with 2 outs, has to make a pitching change. Because of course he does. He has to, mismanage his bullpen. Has no faith in some of these guys, and I don't know who's going out there now. I didn't see it was a righty. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Oh, it's Fernando Cruz is pitching now. He's not bad. He's a chase guy. He doesn't throw a lot of strikes looking, like in the zone. he gets you to chase on that filthy like splitter forkball he's got. The thing is nasty. But if I was a batter, I'd just sit up there and leave the bat on my shoulders and likely draw a walk. Now, it's not exactly what you want all the time, especially if you're down more than one run, but you do that enough times, that guy's getting up in pitch count, and he's a bullpen guy, so you can drive him out quicker. But anyway, Carpenter's up now. I think he's a pinch hitter. He throws a slider for strike one. He doesn't throw a lot of straight heat, Cruz. He relies on the breaking, that split finger and what have you. But he throws heat too. You know, he's no slouch in the fastball department. So 0-1 now to Carpenter. There's that splitter. 0-2. He swung and fouled that one off. So 2 outs, runner on first, 4-2 Yanks. Pinch hitter Carpenter at the dish. Lefty-righty matchup. That's probably why they pinch hit Carpenter in there. 0-2 to him. Cruz coming in. Another splitter. Another foul off. So we'll do it again. I might come in with the straight heat because, you know, Cruz is known for splitties, off speed, chase pitches. He's a chase guy. So we'll see what we got here. He pitched yesterday, and he pitched like 8 straight fastballs to a guy and completely caught him off guard because the guy was sitting splitter the whole time. He throws the splitter, gets him to chase. So, like, you know what? Don't listen to me. Bread and butter. Stick with what you're good at, man. Throw your best pitch and you'll get him, I guess. So don't listen to me. Strikes him out, ends the inning, leaves a guy on. At the end of 7 now, I believe. Is it 7? Yeah, end of 7. 4-2 Yanks. So we'll be right back again. And maybe when we come back, somebody will have some inputs on the dating question about the pictures and the words not matching up. Maybe. We'll see. All right, we're back. So they had the Yankees' upcoming schedule on the board here, and there's a chance there's no stream next week. They don't have a Wednesday game next week. So maybe Thursday it's an evening game as well. Swings first pitch. I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable what happens when he swings at the first. It's just, I can't believe this guy can't figure it the fuck out. First pitch off speed. Swings and misses. Golly, man. Guy's just trash. 0-1 now. There, he finally takes a pitch. Another changeup. 1-1. Ball. It would have been 2-0. Here we go from Wags Pack. Swings and pops that one up to shallow left field third baseman. Camps underneath it in foul territory for out number 1. Wells is just in a bad way, and he's not just struggling anymore. He's just not good. Like, he's not doing anything different. He's not changing it. He tried with the fake bunt last at bat. Just bunt. How about that? Just try a bunt. Put the bat on the ball and have the ball go in fair territory more than once in a game and see what happens, dude. Anyway, Schumann's up. He takes the first pitch high for ball one. Good. Take a pitch. That was way out of the zone, so anyone who swings at that is a moron. But now you got a hitter's count, 1-0. And he gets plugged. He gets on base. Where it doesn't hurt that much. It was only 92. Take your puss pads off. Get over the first base. Pat yourself on the back for getting on base. Now we got a runner on. Finally, another runner on. Crazy what happens when you get runners on base. So 1 out. Man on first. Goldschmidt to the dish. They're going to pinch run Schumann and put Spencer Jones in. I wish I just played Spencer Jones and just get him at bats. Get him more at bats. So he's pinch running. 1 out. Goldie's up. 2 for 3, 2 home runs. Let's see what he does. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Breaking ball, takes it for a strike. It was close, but don't swing at it. That's fine, Goldie. That's okay. You have 2 home runs today. Yeah, your third at bat was good too. Don't forget that. That was another quality at bat, what we talked about. So 0-1 now. Spencer Jones going to steal? Nope. Cutter takes that down the middle for strike 2. I think Goldie was guessing on that one a little bit. 0-2 now. I don't think they're going to steal Jones 0-2. But we'll see. Catcher's on his knee. I hate that. What a guy on base. You're on your knee. You set yourself up for failure. You make it, that's extra movement to get up and throw a guy out. Or you have to get up earlier before the pitch comes to you, and you're screwing things up for the umpire to call a strike if it's a good pitch. Leave that one down for the Worms, kid. Good job. 1-2 now on that cutter in the dirt. Spencer Jones not stealing. He's not a terrible base runner, I don't think, Spencer Jones, but I don't think he's good enough that they want to steal him 1-2. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they want to get him out there and causing havoc on the base paths. Ooh, Goldie swings and misses at that cutter. That was a good pitch. He just missed it for out number 2 and a strikeout for Goldie. So he's 2 for 4 now. Still batting 500 on the day. Yeah, he just missed that one. And it looks like they're going to go to another pitcher. Wax Pax is out. They'll probably go with a lefty because Ben Rice is up. I don't know if Ben Rice is switch hitting anymore. I'm pretty sure he's not. So we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. New pitcher, Emmanuel De Jesus. 6 consecutive scoreless appearances, but his ERA is 4.45 in 28 innings. 12 strikeouts, 27 walks, it looked like, or 27 bet. I don't know what it was. It doesn't matter. Ben Rice is up, 2 outs, man on first. Lefty on lefty. I guess Ben Rice is no longer switch hitting. Maybe he was never a switch hitter. No, I thought he was, and they just made him go lefty, and then they said, no, he doesn't bat against lefty pitchers. Remember that whole debacle when they were platooning him? Anyway, he's up 1-0. He swings and grounds one to shortstop, and he throws it away. So Jones gets to third. Ben Rice gets to second. No! They call him out at second. Are they going to challenge? Let's see. I think he was out. I think the tag came just before he got his foot down on the bag. Yep. Out. Don't review it. Yep, they're not reviewing it. He was a little too slow. The shortstop or the third baseman was playing a bit of a shift. Threw the ball over the first baseman's head, and it bounced off the first base side wall there, the dugout wall. And it bounced back pretty quickly, and Ben Rice didn't have a good enough jump to get to second in time. So that ends the inning. And we got Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer commercials on TV. So we're going to take another break because I don't feel like talking about the Texas Hammer right now. All right, welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 8th inning. Fernando Cruz is still out there because he's got to pitch 3 batters. He only pitched 1 before, so he's got 2 more he's got to pitch because of the rules now with that shit. And first pitch fastball, and Green fouls it off down the right side. So 0-1. Yeah, they're showing the replay of the Ben Rice hit. And by the time he realized the ball was past him, he had too much of a trek to get to second base. He just missed it. He was just not in time. It was close. So 1-2 to Green. I missed some pitches. I wasn't paying attention. And he rips that one foul down the right field line again. So we'll do it again. So you got to throw a chase pitch. Look, Fernando Cruz, you're 1-2. You're ahead in the count. Throw the chasers, baby. Throw your bread and butter pitches. Do what you got to do. Spencer Jones is in center field now for Schumann because he pinch ran. And Green threw a fastball to Green, and he grounds it up the right side for a base hit. Cruz, don't listen to me. I told you to throw a fastball last at bat, and and you didn't listen and you were fine. Now you throw a fastball. Should have made him chase. Throw a low and in fastball. Lefties love the low and inside stuff. So Jazz couldn't get to it. He dove for it. He tried. Just missed it. So man on first, nobody out. Torkelson's at the dish. He's 1 for 2 with a double. He scored twice. Both runs were Torkelson runs. And he rips that slider foul for 0-1. 4-0-1 for the first strike, for strike one. Make him chase. Keep the ball low. Get a ground ball double play here. Let's make this easy for everybody, huh? Ooh, good pitch there. Split daddy. Tried to check his swing. I don't know why. I guess because he got fooled. Because he thought it was a high fastball and it dropped down to the bottom end of the strike zone. That was a rare actual strike that he threw. He usually throws those splitters in the dirt like that one. And he struck him out. Great pitch. Very presentable, and then it just drops right off the table. Damn, that's a good pitch. Dangerous pitch. So 1 out now, man on first. Ground ball double play. Come on, baby. Lee's been getting line drives all day. Keep it low. Make him chase. There you go. That's strike one on the check swing. Couldn't hold back. 0-1 now. Encoder overloaded. Shut up. Swing on a miss. Strike two on that splitter in the dirt. Do it again. Do it again. No fastballs until you go 3-2. No fastballs. This guy's been hitting line drives all day. I don't know why it says encoder issues. Faster encoding. No, I don't have time. The game's almost over. We're not doing any tech updates now. We're getting what we get. The 0-2. Come on, Cruz. Give me the 0-2. Come on, Cruz. Give me the 0-2. Oh, tries it with a splitter again. He takes it for ball 2. Cruz was really sitting on that pitch clock, waiting for it to get down to the last second. Trying to freeze the batter. Not mad about it. All right, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Beautiful splitter right off the table again. Lee stinks again. He was good, and now he stinks. See you, Lee. Konnichiwa. All right, 2 outs now. Man on first. Stay strong. Get out of this inning with no runs. Let's go, baby. Finish strong. Don't take him out. Let him pitch this guy. Splitters all day. There's the first one. He didn't swing at that one. That was a good pitch, though. That was a good 0-2 pitch. That's a great chase pitch, but 1-0 now is the count. Come on, finish strong. Leaves that one high and outside on the slider. 2-0. Hitters count. He's got to come with a fastball now. Damn it. Coming with a fastball now. Probably. Let's see. Let's see what he does here. He always has the splitter grip. They always say when you're pitching, you start with your hardest grip, and then you adjust accordingly to whatever the pitch call is. The fastball inside. Did he go? He did not go, so it's 3-0 now. And now he's going to come in again with a fastball, but in the strike zone this time. And I don't know if he knows how to do that consistently. Like I said, Cruz is a chase guy. He doesn't throw a lot of consistent pitches in the strike zone. He makes you chase. There's strike one, fastball, bottom of the zone. Now he's got to do it again, unfortunately. And he very rarely throws 2 strikes in a row without a guy swinging at it. So let's see what we got here. 3-1 now, 2 out, runner on first, 4-2 Yanks. The pitch. Swung on a miss on that split piece. Beautiful. That was a ball, too. It might have hit the outside corner for a strike if they challenged, but whatever. 3-2 now. Do it again. Come on, a real nice splitter. Make it look like a strike until the end. I'll let it drop off the table again. Come on, baby. 3-2. He did it! Strike 3. Let's go. Splitter off the table, baby. Off the table. damn, that's a devastating pitch. That's what I'm talking about, Malgiri, you stupid guinea bastard. End of 8, 4-2 Yanks. Man left on first base. Let's go. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. DeJesus still out there for the Tigers. Top of the ninth. Dominguez is up. He's 1 for 3 with a banger. 2-run banger. His last at bat as he takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Don't swing at that pitch. That's fine. Have another quality at bat, Dominguez. Give yourself some wiggle room, huh? Leave that down in the dirt, kid. Leave it for the worms, baby. 1-1. Okay, do that again. Fight the good fight. Let's have 2 quality at bats in a row. What do you say here, pal? What do you say? Shut me up. Make up for your god-awful fielding. Let's go. 1-1. Leave that outside. There you go. 2-1. Hitters count now. Got to come to you, baby. Got to come to you. As Bednar is warming up in the bullpen. Maybe Bednar will get a 1-2-3 inning here if he goes out there. That'd be nice. I've never seen one of those before. Swings and misses that fastball. High and inside, so 2-2 now. That's a tough pitch to hit, let me tell you. You got to be real good to hit that pitch because you got to turn on it early. It came in at 94 miles an hour. So 2-2 now. He fouls that one off. We'll do it again. Okay. Fight. Fight it off. There you go. Two from DeJesus. Pitch number 6 coming. Leave it inside. There you go. 3-2. Good at bat. Good at bat. Could be 2 quality at bats in a row. Let's see. Base hit ball 4. Base hit ball 4. Come on. 3-2 now. Leave it outside. Good at. Oh no! And he didn't challenge it either. Damn. Called for strike 3. That pitch was outside. That pitch was outside. He did not challenge. Don't know why he didn't challenge. Maybe he has a rule. He's not allowed to challenge pitches. I don't know. But call strike 3. Hey, not a bad at bat though. As Bellinger swings first pitch again at a cutter. That's how you know Bellinger's struggling. But decent at bat. Okay, you get a little more wiggle room now there, Dominguez. You can go make another error if you want. Bellinger's now 0-1 on the count, 0 for 3 on the day. And he takes that pitch for a strike. He swung at the ball, takes a strike, and we got 0-2 now. Could have been 1-1. 0-2 now to Belly. Let's see what he's struggling a little bit right now. Leave that in the dirt. There you go. 1-2. Got to get his foot down earlier. Every time he struggles, I notice he's stepping late. It seems like he's just a little bit behind, and he's always trying to play catch up with the upper half of his body, and it doesn't work out very well. 1-2. Ooh, that's a fair ball down the right field line. Belly's gonna get a double. Sure is. Stand-up double. Okay, Belly. Shut me up, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to see. Shut me up. I want to be wrong here when I'm talking about you guys sucking. I want to be wrong. He rolled that ground ball right over the first base bag. Right over first base, the first base. I don't know. Went down the line. He got himself a double. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out. Volpass can't get a double play. Well, it'll be harder for him. Leave that up for the Birds. That's a ball. That's a ball. They haven't challenged anything. I know it's first pitch, but that was a ball. Good take on Volpass there. He's 0 for 3 today, but he had some good at-bats, so let's see if he gets a base knock here. Scores another run, another insurance run. Takes that one for strike 2. That was also questionable, but probably closer than the first pitch. Really should be a 1-on-1 count, but honestly, that's not Volpass's fault this time, so I can't dog on him for that. 0-2 now. Now you got to fight, though. Fight the good fight. Let's see what we got here, pal. Leave it down for the Worms. There you go. Four-two Yanks. Top of the 9th. 1 out. Belly on second. Volpass at the plate. 1-2 count. Let's see what we got. And he swings and misses the high cheese. Had a swing, though, because he called it a strike before. So it was not a great at-bat, but not, there's reasons for it. You kind of saw how that played out and worked out for the pitcher. That the pitcher made good plays there, pitching to where he knew the umpire was going to call strikes, and he got him. So I get it. Anyway, Jazz Chisholm's up 2 outs now, runner in scoring position, and he takes that one right down the dick for strike 1. Which I guess is fine. I'll take the first pitch, but, man, you sure take strikes and swing at balls like it's nobody's business. You love taking strikes down the middle, challenging them, getting them wrong, and then swinging at shit pitches, man. Poor guy I don't know if he's blind. He just has zero knowledge of what the strike zone is. Zero knowledge. It's wildly impressive how bad he is at figuring out what a strike is. He's pro level at that. And he flies that to kind of deep left field. But the left fielder camps underneath it to end the inning. So 4-2 Yanks. Bednar's probably coming in to get this save. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 9th coming at you. All right, welcome back. We got the answer to the trivia question. Name that Yankee. Who was it? Todd Perkins? Can we go back to that real quick? Put his name up. What was the dude's name? He was a pitcher and a hitter? Tom Brookins. Started AAA. Started Triple Play and went 5 for 5 in August 1980. 226 career. Played with twin brother Tim Brookins in the minors. And they would sometimes switch identities. Fun. That's fun. So Bednar's on the bump now. And he throws a first pitch fastball fouled away by McKinstry. So 0-1 now, bottom of the ninth. Yankees up 4-2. Safe situation for Bednar. Would love to see a 1-2-3 inning for a change from Bednar. Prove me wrong that you can actually do it. Another fastball up and away. Fouled back 0-2 now. Now, if I'm an obvious man, I'm thinking, curveball, chase pitch in the dirt. But we'll see what Bednar has to say about that. There's a curveball. A splitter for strike 3. He challenges it, McKinstry. He's going to be wrong. That's a strike. That's a beautiful pitch. Right on the lower outside corner. Perfect pitch. Painted black. That's exactly where you want. That's a beautiful pitch right there. Beautiful pitch. It was a chase pitch, but he got it in the zone. And I think that's what McKinstry was thinking. He was like, oh, I'm not chasing that crap. But it ended up in the strike zone, so you're out, buddy. You stink. Speaking of stink, Colt Heath is now at the dish, a pinch hitter. Never heard of that guy before in my life. And he takes strike 1, a splitter. Holt Keith? What's his name? Put his information back up there. Something Keith. Colt Keith. So the Tigers are now out of challenges. 1 out, 0-1 to Keith. And he swings and fouls that one down the first base side. So 0-2 now. 2 splitters from Bednar. Is he going to come in with the cheese? The 0-2 cheese and blow him away? 0-2 pitch. You're thinking breaking ball off-speed chase pitch, but he can come in with the cheddar right now. Try to blow it right by him. Let's see what he does here. 0-2. Goes in again with the splitter. Doesn't chase that one, though, so it's 1-2 to Toby Keith. Not a fan of the 2 first name, folks. Can't trust them. The 1-2 now from Bednar. Fastball up and away, fouled it back. And we'll do it again, 1-2. Try to blow him away with the fastball. That's what he was trying to do there. Lull him to sleep with the split skis and then try to blow him by him, but he just got a piece of bat on it. So, Toby Keith tries to break up the rhythm with a timeout here. Good play. Play the cards you have. He's got that card. Break up a rhythm. He's a pinch hitter. Nobody knows who he is, so he probably doesn't play much. So, he has that card to play it. Might as well. You're not going to get another at-bat this game. So, 1-2 now. Ground ball to Goldie. Flips it over to Bednar, who gets there in time for out number 2. And the Tigers are down to their final out. Bednar 1 away from a nice save. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx him, but 1 more out, buddy. You could do it. McGonagall's up. 1 for 4. Double in the 5th to center field. Got a different center fielder out there now, so maybe Spencer Jones catches that ball. Who knows? But let's not let it get to that. Let's strike this guy out. The pitch from Bednar. Curveball outside, ball 1. He likes to pitch guys backwards. That's what I call it, pitching backwards. It's, you usually go you're breaking pitches when you got 2 strikes to get him to swing and miss or whatever. Throws another curveball. That's in there for a strike, so 1-1 now. But Bednar's a backwards pitcher for the most part. And I like that. Keeps batters on their toes. And you can always change it up with a fastball every once in a while. So 1-1 now. And he just can't do it, guys. throws a fastball. McGonigal gets a base hit. Man on first, 2 out. Bednar just cannot go 1-2-3. Let me tell you something, guys. We were 1,000% spoiled with Mariano Rivera as a closer because 1-2-3 was an automatic. It was an automatic. And Bednar is automatic opposite. I don't remember a time he got 1-2-3 inning in the 9th. Don't remember it. So man on first base, 2 outs now. Dingleberry's up. He's 0 for 4. Maybe with a walk or a fielder's choice or something. I don't know. But pitch from Bednar. Fastball. Flied out to right field. Dominguez camps underneath it. He was a little too nonchalant for that catch, but he makes the catch and finally gets the out. Game is over. Yanks take the game. Listen, guys, I don't know if you realize this, but we're pretty decent on the streams here. The Yankees' record on the streams is pretty good. We've had 1 loss, I think, 1 or maybe 2 losses, and the rest wins out of 8 streams or however many we did. So we might be the good luck charm that they need in June and July when they're usually gonna suck. We might have to up the ante on these streams to be there for the team. But the Yankees take this one from the Tigers. That's 2 in a row now. They win it 4-2 off the bats of Goldschmidt and Dominguez, who had 2 quality at-bats at the end of the game there. And I'm not mad about it. Let's see who the player of the game is. It's got to be Goldie, right? No, it's Dominguez. They had to give it to him because that's what they do. Look, I'm not mad, whatever, but he made an error that cost them the lead, and he had to hit that home run to make up for it. But whatever, give him the accolade, pump his confidence up. We all know the true player of the game was Goldie with 2 home runs off of Screwball. But good game overall. Big win for the Yanks. Big win for the stream. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Stand by on next week's stream. There's no Wednesday game, it looks like. So if we can, we might do a Thursday game. I don't know. I got to check the schedule and see what's going on because usually Thursday's a no-go for us. And I know for everybody else, they schedule everything else around the stream here. So, because it's the most important thing of everyone's week. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Stand by for more information on